The story of this is that President Trump, when he was in office before, initiated a ban against TikTok, but it fell apart in the courts. So the Congress took it up based on security grounds, and that's where we're at now. And that ban, which is United States law, will kick in on the 19th of January. Now, in order to try and stop the ban from happening, TikTok and ByteDance went to court here in America using the court system. They turned to the appeals court in Washington, D.C., and within the last half hour, the appeals court in D.C. has refused to block the ban. Refused to block the ban. So the ban stays, and it will kick in on the 19th of January. So what can TikTok do about this now? Well, its only option is to turn to the Supreme Court of the United States, also in Washington, D.C. It's not clear to me whether the Supreme Court would take the issue up. If it does, it probably won't report until June or July of 2025. In the meantime, that ban will kick in on the 19th, and when it does kick in, what's going to happen is companies who have TikTok on their servers or who have them in their app stores are going to be told to take it off or face a very, very hefty fine. Big fines coming for these companies. So is it all bad news for TikTok? Well, on the face of it, but there is incoming President Donald Trump, who initiated that ban initially because he wanted really to get back at Meta platforms and TikTok. He changed his mind. And so now, in order to basically, his thinking was to get at Meta platforms and Mark Zuckerberg, who he's now friendly with, if you're following this. He changed his mind. So Trump has said very vocally that he now doesn't support the ban, and the ban kicks in on the 19th, one day before his inauguration in January. So it is perfectly possible that President Trump will say to his Department of Justice, look, the ban's in place, but ignore it. Just don't do anything about it. So once again with this story, we have a ruling, a decision, but the future is still very unclear. It could all go away if ByteDance were to sell TikTok to an American organization. ByteDance has said that's not going to happen. And if it were to happen at all in any way, then whoever bought it in America would not get access to the algorithm, but they would only get access to the client list. So that's where we're at the moment. The ban kicks in on the 19th, but it's all eyes on President Trump, bearing in mind all those people on TikTok and his forthcoming inauguration.